Hi, Chad Loreth with JT Outdoor Products. Just want to take a couple minutes of your time to talk about off-season ice rod storage to protect your investment that you may have in JT rods. With ice season coming to an end, now is a great time to put away your ice rods in great working order so they're ready to roll for next season. Let's take a look at how we store ours. Okay, one of the first things that I do when I'm getting ready to store my rods for the season is I take a line stripper. This one's from Berkeley, and I'll strip all the line off of my reels so that I'm prepared to do reel maintenance here in the next couple of days before I put them away. But let's take a look at the cases that I use. I like a sandwich style case to store my ice rods in with two pieces of foam, one on the top, one on the bottom. So when I lay those rods in that case, it sandwiches them together so they can't shift around. Here's a couple of examples of two different cases that I use. There's a number of different ones on the market that you can pick up, but you can see I've got my rods in here. There's a few different models. What I'd recommend is you want to store them staggered in the off season without the tips overlapping. That's pretty important. Also make sure that when you shut the cases down, when you're done stripping your line off for the season, you don't slam the tips in the case, but just make sure that those blanks are separated and not overlapping, because you can run into a problem with potentially breaking the blank. Another thing that I like to do is make sure that the rods are not stored under tension if you're leaving the line on them. A lot of times I see this where guys will throw these rods in a bucket and they'll have the tips bent over like this and they'll store them under load for the entire summer. What ends up happening is when you come back next fall to get your rods ready to go for the ice season, these rods could develop a memory in the blank, which is not desirable in terms of what you've got within your investment there. So you want to make sure that you take care of these rods really well in the off season. So what you'll end up with, once you've stripped all the line off, I take the reels and the reel bands off. And I usually don't put those reels back on until next season when I re-spool them. But you'll end up with basically your rods stored in a sandwich style case like this. You can see the blanks are separated, they're not overlapping, and they're protected for the summer, which is a great way to protect your investment. I'm Chad Loreth with JT Outdoor Products. We hope you found this tip useful, and we'll see you on the ice next season.